Okay, game is up, stream is up. Things seem to be in order. And Shaylee's first. Good job. Thanks for the hydrate. And for patting the cat. Miss Trick. Oh? It's kinda noisy outside today. Run away! Let me out! There are people outside! Can't hear them on the first floor, though. Is the first floor underground? It's been snowing most of the day and I'm so happy. Okay, where am I now? Okay, I finished downstairs, so let's check the dorms. Ooh, candy. Insignia. The inscription on the crest says Baratus. Well, we wanted to check something about Baratus earlier. The other girls should something something, and it's gone too fast again. Should be back by now. Okay. This one I could click again for a repeat for a change. Okay. Another table. Oh, with tools. Good. I think we can make another tool now. Insignia. Ziblik. And Shady Student. What do you want? You see a shifty-looking student. The frame of a giant portrait is sticking out from under his bed. What's that you've got there? You pointed the picture. Nothing. It's none of your business. Decided to steal a painting from the school. The student looks at you sullenly. So, what's with the picture? Get lost. I said it's none of your business. Splash! This isn't the first teenager you've come across who thinks he's hot stuff. Rolling your eyes, you tilt the bucket and splash dirty water right into his arrogant little face. What's wrong with you? Are you insane? The insolent student is shocked, but still looks at you intently and blocks your way to the painting. Get the hell out of there! He shoves you backwards. Alright, no one else has to know, you wink. Did you find something interesting? What's the deal with the painting? You wink again. After splashing him with water, you think that's gonna work? The student looks around nervously. Marty swore this painting would open some kind of secret cache. A secret cache? Marty? A guy in my guild. He came back one evening with the painting all scared and asked to go home right away. I think someone or something bit him. A secret cache? You have to hang the painting somewhere, but he didn't say where exactly. So he didn't see the huge space in the wall of the main hall where a portrait was clearly missing? I hope another painting bit him. I know, right? That's gonna be interesting. How about I go find where to hang it myself? But what if there's something valuable in there and I miss out on it? What if there's something dangerous in there? You can deal with it yourself. Fine, tell me what you want in exchange for the picture. Ooh, now you're talking. Get me a strong drink. You want me to get drinks for underage kids? I'm 25. Then why are you still in school? Figure it out yourself. I was held back a few times in my second year. Fine, I'll think about it. Yeah, you do that. With one final shove, he pushes the painting all the way under the bed. Saucy bastard. Then again, there were stories about zombies in the walls, so... we'll see. Aw, this place is cozy. Lit fireplace. The heat from the fireplace assaults your face. It's so stuffy in here. It's summer. Why would the fireplace be lit? Examine it. An ordinary fireplace. Above it you see a symbol that looks like a lion. I wonder what that means. Angry flames burning the fireplace. Well, I kinda wish I had a full bucket right now. Quiet girl. The girl shrinks back into her bed. Your appearance seems to frighten her. Don't be afraid. I'm just the new janitor. I look like this because... none of those work, you bastard. I never listened to the grown-ups. The girl lets out a tense giggle. Ask about the undead. Have you heard any rumors about the undead in the walls? No. There are no fiends in the walls. No friends in the walls. She whirls around to look at the fireplace, then turns back to you. Friends? What the heck was that? Why did you look at the fireplace? Is there something there? The girl shakes her head frantically. There's definitely something there. We should check it out. Walk away. Okay. Let's go fill one bucket with 1 pint of water and splash it all over the fireplace. Maybe if we release zombies on the students, we'll have more time to look for the wand. It's snowing all day and it's so pretty outside. And it's gonna melt in a day or two. But at least it's pretty right now. Let's tap the water. And we have one full bucket. Again. Who knew there are so many uses for a full bucket of water? I think I should be able to make my final tool now. No, I can't. Can't even make a bottle of ink. Release the friends! Look inside the fireplace. The papers on your head start to curl up from the heat, and the sparks are flying dangerously close to you. You can't see anything beyond the bright flames. Keep looking. You can't make out anything through the bright flames, but you suddenly hear far-off voices. What's this? How did they get here? There's someone there. Hey, can you hear me? Silence. All you hear is the pop and crackle of unburned wood in the fireplace. I don't know how, but we need to get inside. Well, you have a bucket of water. Use it. It's just a fire. You have a bucket of water. Put two and two together and you'll have an unlit fireplace. The stream of murky water flows straight into the middle of the fireplace. The flames spark and hiss, but don't go out. It's as though the fire is absorbing the water with no consequence. Is this a gas fireplace? No, it's magic, you fucking idiot. A what? There's clearly something fishy about the fireplace. I'll give you a hint. There's a spell on it. You can't put it out with water. Well, what can I use? Actually, anything you want as long as it's not water. How about a fire extinguisher? Ahoo? Never mind. I think there is one in my building. I should go back to reality and check. Can I explore first? Okay, let's go upstairs. We have a classroom, a student, a billboard, a teacher, quarters, classroom. That's up to the student. There's a new teacher. The new teacher's look. Check the classroom. Quite a few students. Storage room. Well, at least the classroom is pretty and spacious. Late to the very first lecture. So where's the new teacher? The door to the storage room is locked. Key or ink? Let's walk away for now. Okay, bulletin board. Class schedule. Imperials have less than others. Okay. Secretive teacher. A henchman in a teacher's uniform stands motionless by the door, whispering something incomprehensible. Listen to him. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished, 3 extinguished, 4 extinguished, 5. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished, 3 extinguished. Are you alright? Silence. Touch his shoulder. Just be careful. As soon as you touch the man's shoulder, he pushes you away and quickly hides behind the door. How rude. You hear the locks closing on the other side. First one click, then a second, a third, a fourth, and a fifth. With each click, the emblems depicting candles on your side of the door turn. Look at the floor. On the spot where the teacher was standing, you find a small gold-plated lighter. It's beautiful. You should take it. It might come in handy. Take the lighter. Okay. The lighter's weight is pleasant in your hand. You flick the wheel and the spark gives off and grows into a green flame. Pull on the door. It's locked, of course. Do we need to deal with him right now? Oh, he might be in trouble, and you did say you wanted to help everyone here. Could he possibly have the wand? I haven't found that in the text yet, so we should check. Door is still locked. I wanted to examine it. Okay, quarters. Bed, window. Candle. A candlestick holding an unlit candle catches your eye. Look, the candle looks like the ones we saw on the strange teacher's door. Should we try and light it? Light it. You flick the lighter and the candle starts burning with a green flame. Impressive! Let's go take a look at the door and see if anything's changed. So much apples. Hello! The wizard glances up at you quickly. Are you a teacher here? I teach the first years the sign alphabet. And I conduct my own research in my free time. What is it you have there? You point at the strange device on his desk. Looks like a weird-ass sextant. It's just an ordinary astral linograph. We use them to decipher the signs. Are you trying to discover new signs since the old ones are being shattered? It's more like I'm trying to combine them. Combine them? You see, it seems the wizard has been wanting to share his discoveries with someone for a long time. The signs are on the barrier, and I insist it be called a barrier and not a wall. Because the primary function of these structures is protecting the world inside from the destructive force outside. Destructive force? Some kind of creature or being is trying to break down the barrier of symbols and supposedly bring an end to all life inside. All 9 planters will perish, including our own. Oh, 9 planets, my bad. So I believe that all the symbols on the barrier are a kind of message, and it may be an answer to how we can stop the destruction. Our goal is to decipher this message and not just use its power letter by letter as we are used to doing. And you're the first one who realized that the letters on the wall barrier? That the letters on the barrier might form words? No, there was also Cornelius, but I think most wizards are too busy studying what the symbols can give us right now, in the moment. Long-term effects and tasks have always just been passed off to the next generation. Did you say Cornelius? I just happened to be looking for Cornelius's wand. Have you heard about its disappearance? Ah, yes. Cornelius was the last wizard I can remember who was interested in the meaning behind the symbols. But I was never able to find his work, and his wand itself has no inherent value. It's a paradox. Yeah, I've heard of it, the Cornelius paradox. The wizard nods respectfully. And what have you managed to find out? Firstly, that the radius of the barrier available to us is not all that big. We only see a small portion of the symbols. The sun alone blocks half of our field of vision. All the symbols beyond negative 1 degree can't be viewed without going blind. It's possible that the creators of the barrier were expecting all 9 planets to work together to decipher the message. But despite all these difficulties, I have been able to decipher 2 words. Wow! Property of. Is that all? Yes. Property of. Property of who? He shrugs. That's interesting. Oh, one of the candles is glowing. The door is still locked, but we have 1 candle on. There's another candle. It's a bit of a cupboard, kind of like a kitchen. Briefcase. This briefcase has to be here for a reason. Old habits die hard, huh? Decided to steal the headmaster's papers? Go with writer's intuition. There's something important inside. Not every prop is Chekhov's gun. Force it open. You try to force the briefcase open with your bare hands, but it makes a treacherous creaking sound. Shh, do you want the headmaster to hear you? Pick the lock. You insert the lockpick into the briefcase lock and try to be as quiet as you can. Quickly pick the lock. Open it. Oh, food and another bottle. How much shit are we gonna fight on this one? The sheer volume of food scares me. 4 pieces of bread, 6 apples, and the bazillion of ink bottles. I'm starting to fear whatever fucking lives in the walls of this place. Also, it's outside is getting much brighter than it was all day, honestly. Box with papers and crowbar parts. Almost have enough to get a crowbar. Oh, the headmaster. The old headmaster is digging through papers on his desk and doesn't pay attention to you. Did you steal the wand? Nonsense. Why would I do such a thing? You don't want the wand to be sold, and so you decided that was the best way to protect it. Look out there, he points at the window. You see a densely populated city full of tall buildings that almost block out the sky. High up in the sky above, you can just barely make out lines that look like symbols. So those are the signs? Yes, and they're written there for us. He places a hand on his chest. Not for them, he indicates the city. Huge letters in the sky that shine for us. But now, he clenches his fists, they're trying to bring us down to the level of ordinary humans. To their level. It doesn't matter if it's the wand, or the books, or even our damn quill pens. I don't want to give them anything. Because we were made for great things. He prods at his chest. And they were not. This was our world. He pounds his fist against the desk. The headmaster turns away from you and continues digging through the papers on his desk. Any idea where I can get a strong drink? The old man laughs into his beard. What, are your nerves giving out? Just don't tell him about that, student. He definitely doesn't need to know you're giving teenagers drinks. Yeah, just need a little something. I don't have anything in here, but I do have a secret stash for a rainy day. The old headmaster opens his desk drawer and starts looking for something. I could have sworn the basement key was around here somewhere. Can't seem to find it. You should come back later. Maybe it'll turn up. What's in the basement? A hiding place with a bottle of good wine. You just need to pull the lamp on the wall to open it. Alright, I'll come back for the key later. How do I put out the fire in the fireplace? Found a strange fireplace in one of the dorms. How do I put it out? Why do you want to put it out? I suspect the one thief might be hiding behind the fireplace. The fireplace has a water rejection spell on it, if I remember correctly. The student used to always put it out as a prank, so we decided to put an end to that. So how do we get rid of that magic? You can't. The sign of cleansing magic was destroyed about 2 years ago, and I don't know anything else that would help. Alright, I'll find another way. What do you know about the undead in the walls? It's an old school legend, they're just made up. For made-up creatures, there have been a lot of talk about them lately. Well, you know, uncertain times, rumors starts flying. Pay them no mind. Have you found the basement key yet? No, I can't figure out where I put it. Come back later. Walk away. Anything else? Probably not. Those students wanted to lock up that poor teacher in that basement, so they probably have the key. Excuse me, the teacher peers at your ID badge. No one called for the janitor. The students turn to look at you and start giggling. Let's sit down for the lecture. I'm curious about the book. Plus, I need to somehow kick them out so I can light the candle. You sit down at the nearest empty desk. The lecturer stares at you in the eye, trying to figure out what you're up to. Keep your face blank, not too hard considering it's a book. You spend a few minutes under the teacher's stern eye, but eventually she looks away. Fine, let's continue. Now time to check your homework. Mirush. Yes, a tiny boy stands up from his desk in the front row. Like the great wizards of the Bronze Era. List the great wizards of the Bronze Era. Dory, Mori, Rebus, Nemus, and Chedis, Medis. He barely holds back his laughter. Excellent. Fortunately, the popularity of those names passed along with the Bronze Era itself. And what is meant by the Bronze Era? The period after the first science came to fruition, the first through seventh generations of wizards. The period where wizards had immense power but only knew a handful of spells that they deciphered from the wall. Very good, sit down. Keep listening. And the most significant events from those years, Royana? A shy, pudgy girl in the second row stands up. The creation of the Great Canal? She looks uncertainly at the teacher, who nods. The 40-kilometer wide river canal that separates the left and right sides of the new Riverland. Dorimori created it with splitting magic, which sign is now shattered. And at these words, everyone in the classroom, including the teacher, nods their head briefly and respectfully. Sit down. Next we have the Silver Era, or the Knights of Bright Lights. Leonard. Keep listening. That's when wizards attempted to seize power. First was Royal the Third. Then there was a second attempt by Volox IV, who was successful and stayed in power for 3 years. A white-haired boy recites these words quickly, almost automatically. And you can also tell us about the Golden Era, please. That was a period where the relations between wizards and ordinary people started to be regulated, when magic clinics, Baratus' combat magic institutes, and other magic institutions, including our school, were built. Good, I'm glad I didn't need to pull the answers out of you word by word this time. That's all for today. Are we going to sit here all day? Okay, I'll move on. Stand up. Yay, they cleared out. Now I can do stuff in the room. Got another green candle. Can we finally make the crowbar? Still need more parts. But I can make another ink bottle. Cause that's gonna be important, obviously. Teacher's desk. The drawer of the teacher's desk catches your eye. You pull on it, but it's locked. Now what? Stealing from teachers? Why not? If the drawer's closed, there must be something useful in there. Yeah, probably students' homework or something. The hole of the lock is quite small and your lockpick just doesn't fit inside. A lockpick won't be of any use here. And I still don't have enough pieces for the crowbar. God damn it. Okay, any of the students' desk having anything useful on them? No. The teacher's door? Oh, it leads to the attic. And it's locked. Of course it is. Well, it looks like I'm done here. Yeah, I just have to figure out where the last candle is. Okay, students gossiping about the wand. I guess I can deal with this teacher now. Excuse me, could you help me, sir? A man dressed in a classic modern suit stands in front of you. His outfit seems very out of place in this old-fashioned school of magic. You met him earlier, out by the reception desk. Who are you? I teach a programming class here. His chest puffs out a little. A programming class at the School of Magic? The city administration wants to start converting the School of Magic since the symbols are going out. Right. My class is supposed to start any minute now, but I can't find my classroom. Everyone I ask keeps pointing me in a different direction. I want the alcohol from the basement, but I also want the stuff upstairs. And the poor idiot's been thrown off. I'll just send him to his correct classroom. Send him to the second floor. Try the second floor. Oh my, are you sure? So many people told me to check the basement. Trust me, you definitely shouldn't check the basement. The teacher looks over at the nearby group of students. Alright, thank you then. See you around. You nod, not taking your eyes off the group of students who now look quite annoyed. Let's see, I think this is the room. He checks the papers, keeps going one more time, then goes into the classroom. Took you fucking long enough. Pardon me, are you here for the lecture too? Oh, I see, you're the janitor, right? Have a seat if you'd like, we just started. Let's check out the lecture. Let's continue, where did we leave off? You said that there is huge potential inside us, and we need to realize that potential by becoming programmers. And I argued that there's no way for you to know what kind of potential is inside of us. Right, and you said it's like the Cornelius paradox. I'm not familiar with the concept. Cornelius's wand, the one that was stolen today, it's charged with... Hey, let me explain. I was the one talking to the teacher in the first place. Don't interrupt me. Please, I'm willing to listen to both of you, but since the young lady already started, let her continue. The wand is charged with a spell, but no one knows what spell it is. Maybe it heals every illness, or makes everyone immortal. Or kills everyone, mutters the interrupted student. The wand is so incredibly powerful, but also entirely useless at the same time, since no one dares try it out to see what magic is held inside it. That's the Cornelius paradox. That may be relevant to our topic today too, but if I was in your position, I would be more optimistic. If one of you turns out to be charged with a spell, it's not quite as useful as the other spells. Many doors will still be opened for that person in the outside world. Programming is a new language that we'll all be speaking soon, and those who don't know it will feel like outsiders in society. That's nothing new for us, something in the middle of the classroom calls out. A few of the other students chime in, agreeing with him. I understand, but it's one thing to be an outsider and have the ability to rely on your magic, and it's another thing to find yourself in a world you don't understand at all and have to face it alone. To this end, he opens the folder in front of him. We're planning to start holding elective classes at your school that will help you transition into this world. However, if I understand the laws here correctly, this will need to be approved by both your current and former headmaster. Then I wouldn't count on it happening, a few students laugh. Our last headmaster doesn't really respect this technology of yours. Yes, I've met with him. The new city administration plans to reduce the power held by the School of Magic headmasters, so I don't think he'll be a problem. Hydrate. Well, that's all I have for you right now. I'll see you soon on our first transitionary classes. Hey love, thanks for the hydrate, though I just hydrated. I'll hydrate a little bit more. Double hydrate, yes! Sparse applause fills the classroom and the students start to disperse. I don't know about this programming stuff. The teacher is stupid and so's this lecture. The teacher thumbs through his folder of documents. You again. Did you enjoy the lecture? Did you steal the wand? You, someone who hates wizards, showed up at the school and the wand went missing the very same day. Pretty suspicious. Hold on for just 1 second now. First thing first. Why would I have to explain myself to the janitor anyways? The headmaster put me personally in charge of the search. Is that so? And why do you think I hate wizards? You're not a wizard. Everyone who's not a wizard hates wizards. For your information, my grandfather was a wizard. He studied here and was in the Imperial Guild. But my family's magical heritage stopped there. My father didn't inherit any abilities. And that's why you hate wizards and want to ruin their lives. Not at all. In fact, that's the reason why I decided to do something far more important and study programming. He sounds annoyed. Muttering, I'll be watching you, Wazowski. Always watching. I need the key to the storage room. Hope that the janitor doesn't have his own keys. He reaches into the endlessly deep pockets of his jacket and searches around, then finally hands you a brass key. Here you go. They gave it to me today. Thanks. Let's go to the storage room. You turn the key in the lock and the door opens. Imagine that. Wow, that's dead. But there's definitely something in the wall. Writing desk. And I can finally make the goddamn crowbar. And light a candle. Oh, and the wall Harry Pottered itself. The barrel of alcohol. Ooh, a bottle of wine. I'll hang on to that. I was wondering, could you avoid spending money on food in the real world since you can eat and drink in a book? Like I said before, everything I take out of books doesn't last. I remember, but you'd be taking the food out of the book inside you. It still works the same way. It just dissolves inside of me, which doesn't feel particularly pleasant, by the way. So you've tried? Only with alcohol. Okay, so I can get the alcohol either here or in the basement by locking up this poor soul inside of it. Okay, nice to know that I don't have to basement my way out of this. Because I did promise to help everyone, and all the candles are on. Should be able to follow the weird teacher now. Well, this room is interesting now. The man is on his knees amid scattered papers covered in different variations of the same symbol. That's the healing magic symbol. I knew right away that you were from the Inquisition. Do with me what you will, I no longer care. I tried everything. He sits down heavily on the floor and starts slowly balling up sheets of paper with scribbled writings all over them. I tried shifting the coordinates of the symbol by the lowest possible degree. That's 3 years in wizard jail. He picks up a new piece of paper. I tried using regeneration magic on the symbol. That was stupid, I admit. I have no idea what I hoped would happen. He balls up the new paper. That's 1 year of community service. Damn it, I even tried to buy a wand with a healing spell inside it, but you can't find them anymore. That's 2 years of hard labor. The man raises his eyes to you, and you see that his face is literally covered in strange, painful-looking cracks. I never saw a disease like that in all my years of practice. Roderick, so you were a doctor? I believe so. The man notices your janitor ID badge and freezes. Wait a minute? You're not from the Inquisition? Nope. Then just who in the hell are you? Your daughter is worried about you. She asked me to check on you and see how you were. And judging by all this, you're not great. Yes, you're right. Out of all the damn symbols out there, the one that was keeping me alive was shattered. What's wrong with you? This is a process that affects a rare type of wizard. They call us made wizards, since we weren't born with particles of magic in our blood. We obtained that blood through artificial means, and now my body is rejecting that blood, and there is nothing that can suppress the reaction. Can you just drain the magic blood back? It's been inside me for 37 years. I can't get rid of it that easily. My whole body is infused with magic, and now I'm going to pay for that. Try to cure him? Are you sure it won't be easy, even with ink? I wanna try. The wizard sits down on the floor, eyes closed. You slowly approach him and sit down next to him. I'm not sure anything useful will happen with these shackles on me. I can't... Give him some of your blood. It's just 2 drops, it's fine. A drop of your blood falls on the wizard's hand. What the... The wizard pulls his hand back sharply. Don't move, let me finish. I can't go on, I'm sorry. I understand. I don't have enough blood? Okay, so we tossed everything off here, and there's a box. With 2 rings and an empty bottle. Okay, let's eat bread. And fill up my ink and try again. rewrite his illness. You concentrate and the stream of ink jumps from your fingers onto the teacher's hand, where it instantly absorbed. Suddenly, the shackles around your wrists give off a burning coldness. What kind of magic is this? That's still not enough. He needs more. Are you sure you'll be alright? I hope so. Give him some more blood. You squeeze your hand shut and blood starts flowing along with the ink. You can feel all memory of his illness being wiped from this world. The cold emanating from your shackles is becoming unbearable. But you're finished now. What did you do to me? He crawls away from you. It's not important. I hope you get better now. The wizard is still staring at you, shocked, trying to understand what's going on. You notice the cracks on his face starting to dissipate slightly. How are you? Are you alright? Yeah, think so. You did the right thing. I hope so. You rub your wrists, icy pain shoots through them, and the skin starts to dry and crack from the cold. Wow, well, that's why I needed so much food items, hopefully. One apple. And I'm okay on ink for now. Okay, but I didn't get to question him, sadly. Let's head for his daughter, maybe things will get better. Let's see, did he find the key to the basement? Not this one. Good. Basement key? I want to check it out. No basement key. It's no longer an option. Yay, we have a crowbar! I found him and he's going to be fine. Where is he? The door with the candle emblems on it. He's in there. Alright, I'll go see him. And what do you mean he'll be fine? Was he in danger? Some minor health problems, but he took care of them. Alright, I'll ask him for the details myself. This is for you. Thanks for your help. Glad I could help. Oh, we're actually helping! I got some junk flour. Almost enough for another vial of ink. Hey, how's it going? Have you found out anything yet? The teacher didn't do it. Oh, you found him? What's wrong with him? He was sick, but he didn't touch the wand. Mikhail sighs in relief. Glad to hear it. That's one less suspect, right? Did you find out anything else? You're very nosy. I don't like you. let's get the boy drunk. I don't want the picture, but I'm curious what's in the fireplace as well. Yeah, here you go. Took you long enough. Oh, go die in a ditch. You didn't get one for 25 years. Are you going to take it or am I leaving? Yeah, I'll take it. What is it you wanted? The painting? Go on, it's ugly art anyway. Pulls out the huge portrait from under the bed. Painting! Thanks, and be careful with the wine. The portrait slides into place and the secret room opens. You suddenly stop dead in your tracks. Undead? Quiet, don't make any noise. They haven't noticed us yet. Okay, so there's definitely undead in the walls. Be healthy enough, I'm gonna attack them. Attack the dead! Hey, are you those undead Mickey was talking about? The dark silhouettes raise their heads and turn to you. Why did you do that? Now we can't run away! The undead are heading straight for you. Fight! Watch this one. Yes. Ooh. Okay, drain the big one. No! That I thought I would kill it. I'm gonna die! Eat bread. So where's the big one? Eat bread. So where's the big one? Okay, apple. Drain the small one. Shield. Drain. Slash. Okay, I survived the undead. There's a chest with more junk in it. I kinda expected something more here. Well, that takes care of that. Hopefully they're all for good now. Seems so. Let's have another apple. I forgot about this one. Did I get everything from the secret staircase? I guess I did. Was there anything else that I needed specifically a crowbar for? Okay, I get a box with pliers. The box contains someone's belongings wrapped in paper. You find a few useful items among them. Just ink material. Okay. They're purposely ignoring me, that's good. Okay, we have extra ink. I'll fill up the bucket again, just in case. I swear if it turns out that after everything I've done, the new headmaster had it all along, I'm gonna kill him. I found a strange fireplace. The flames don't react to water at all. There's clearly magic involved. I think the one thief might be hiding in the passageway behind the flames. That's an old school trick, he rolls his eyes. Someone decided it would be funny to use rejection magic on the fireplace. And when I say someone, I mean the former headmaster in his younger years. That's how water rejection magic works. You can't put out the fire with water specifically. Understood, so I can use anything that's not water. Okay, indeed. Okay, shouldn't be any more zombies there. Nope. Thankfully, the undead are dead. I don't think the classroom needs anything. I swear something needed a crowbar to unlock and now I can't find it. Okay, nothing else here. Oh, I think her desk had a thing. Use the crowbar. Well, you insert the crowbar into a gap above the drawer and start pushing down. There's a creaking sound, but the drawer doesn't budge. Push harder. The drawer creaks, a thin crack appears in it, and then part of the drawer flies off with a crash. Whoa, you really smashed it up! But just imagine what kind of treasure we'll find inside. Look in the drawer. Paper and a damn... Yay! And the attic door is locked. Okay, we made another ink bottle though. So I guess it was worth it. Okay, seller only has the key as an option. A flask of glass. I wouldn't touch that. You slowly back away from the large flask full of dark-colored gas. What's that? Ammonia gas. What's it for? I'm studying it. You're still studying smoke in a jar? Actually, it's quite unique. It's the only cyanogen gas. What kind of gas? Gas that originates from science. On the wall, covered in symbols that create spells. Well, not so covered now. They allowed us to create fireballs and lightning bolts and all those party tricks that wizards are so interested in. And boring, strange ammonia gas. Practically no one has studied it. Okay, whatever you say. Gas is gas. What's so special about it? You casually jab a finger at the jar. The fact that it turns people into... Those students? No, into the undead. Their skin gets all covered in something charred looking and black. Oh my god. They're overcome by a mysterious and highly contagious disease, and according to my calculations, it might even start a whole epidemic. Fine, I won't touch it. And therefore, I'm petitioning for use of the ammonia sign to be forbidden, just like the signs that have been shattered already. She adjusted the glasses on the bridge of her nose. How did you get it? Hold on, if it's so dangerous, then maybe you shouldn't... Haven't you heard enough reasons not to touch the jar? She clearly doesn't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah. Lady, you're suddenly getting suspicious again. So that's how the undead in the walls were made, question mark. I'm curious if I can get anything out of the headmasters about it. I almost didn't touch the thing, I found it by accident, honestly. While looking for whatever I can destroy with my crowbar. I guess they won't really talk about it. Can I check out the wall then? Just in case. Oh my god, one of the students was bitten and then left school. Zombies! The world is gonna end up in zombies. Whee! Well, nobody gives a fuck about the ammonia gas, so... So, how's the search going? What are you doing here anyway? I'm waiting for a lecture to start. Today they're going to talk about intersecting sign coordinates. I see. Oh, don't be surprised. That student didn't use the time to get himself drunk off the world. Shit, phone. Yes, hello? Well, do you have the wand yet? I only just started the book. Well, snap to it. The clan's been calling me and asking about it. Why such a rush? There's a lot of money at stake, Walker. A lot. This isn't something that should be hurried. It's better if I don't hurry. I need to be careful about what I do. You know what's even better? Hurrying and being careful. How's that for a plan? Alright, I'll try and speed things up. Get going. And don't waste my fucking time with a pointless phone call. I don't happen to have a fire extinguisher in my bathroom, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll get your wand, just leave me alone. Etienne Quest? Oh, yeah, that's me. Mr. Quest, I'm calling from the Writers Police Department. Were you notified that you would be contacted for questioning? Questioning? It's about your neighbor. Old Henry? We can't reveal his name over the phone. But it's not anyone named Henry. I'm talking about the man who lived on the first floor of your building. What do I have to do with it? Or the Writers Police, for that matter. Don't you know your neighbor was a writer? What? So you never talked to him? No, all this time he was a writer? He recently finished working off his sentence and became a free writer once again. However, a few days ago he was found... I think it will be more appropriate to discuss these details in person. When are you available for a visit? I don't really have time for that right now. How about noon tomorrow? That works. We'll see you then. Okay, so someone killed my neighbor. Slow footsteps. Hello, sorry to bother you. Silence. Knock again. Persistent knocking on the door. Excuse me, I really need the key to the storage room. Rustling. Silence. Please, I can hear that you're in there. Soft coughing. I need the extinguisher, but it's inside the locked case. Grunting. I'm trying to help you too. Time is running out. We are all going to burn alive. What are you shouting about? Oh, hello. I don't smell smoke. Where's this fire you're going on about? In my apartment. It just started. Grunting. Not lying. I think something happened with the writing. What do you want me... What? Do you want me to wait around while my apartment burns down? Then will you believe me? When the flames spread to the hallway and your apartment catches fire too? Alright, you don't have to yell. Just bring it back later. I never bring anything back later. The fuck's in that locker that's so important to you anyway, you fucking annoying bitch? It's just the fucking fire extinguisher in here! The one piece of equipment you don't lock the big... Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you there? I brought your key back. Silence. Persistent knocking. Listen, we've been through this already. It's me, your neighbor, the writer. Footsteps. I hear you there. Coughing. Just hold on a minute. Do you think I spend all day waiting for you by the door? Do you know what happened to the downstairs neighbor? His door is sealed off. My neighbor downstairs? No, I have no idea what's going on with him. I imagine there was just another drunkard living there and that was that. I see. Those are the only kind of people who live around here anyways. I brought your key. Did you put out the fire? Yes. It was much less threatening than it seemed. See, and you were making such a fuss. I'm sorry for frightening you, but you wouldn't give me the fucking key. Just give me the key and be gone. I'm watching my grandchildren. No problem, thanks once again. Yay, we returned something finally! I tried to return stuff for this one too, but he never opened. Let's give the fire a little spray. Use fire extinguisher to put out the fire. You shoot the fire extinguisher's foam right into the flames. How's that for you, An enchanted fireplace. Let's see what that did. Wow. And it revealed stairs going down. And that's a bunch of students here. Okay, maybe I'll scare the students off first. Group of students. A group of girls standing by the way out, which is blocked off with stones. Their hands and robes are dirty and dusty. It looks like they were trying to clear the way. Call out to them. Hey, what are you doing here? The girls turn sharply to face you. Quiet! One of them whispers through her teeth. How did you get in here? Shut up! Several girls whisper at once. Suddenly you hear noise behind you. Shit! You turn and see four dark silhouettes that are twitching unnaturally in the semi-darkness. Great, they heard you. Now we have to fight. Are those the undead in the walls that I've heard about? Yup. Stand back, I'll deal with them. The girl looks at your ID badge curiously. What a combat-ready janitor we have. We can take care of this ourselves. We're from Baratus. From where? We're combat wizards. Oh, I've heard something about you. But let me try and deal with them first. The girls move aside, dark figures get closer, there's no retreating now. Okay. Let's start. Slash the big one. Ouch. Bread. Drain the big one. Slash that one. Shield. Slash that one. Whoops, wrong one. Should have slashed the other one. Yay, he missed. I have too much ink bottles, I'll just slash at him. The girls look at you with interest. Not bad, but we would have been able to fight them ourselves. What happened here? That crazy girl brought us here to check out the abandoned classroom, and then she locked us in. Then these undead started coming out, but we, unlike some people, know better than to go around yelling, and they didn't notice us. I think we need to have a serious talk with that girl upstairs. We do too. She cracks her knuckles. Did you steal the wand? The wand? Oh, of course, something interesting happens while we're stuck down here. So someone finally nabbed Cornelius's wand. Yeah, someone nabbed it. We've been here since this morning. There's literally no way we could have taken it. Makes sense. That's one less suspect for us. Guess so. Are you alright? We're totally fine. We're just going to catch our breath and then head back upstairs. Don't hang around here. There might be more of these things. Alright then. Okay, see you. Okay, talk to the girls. Check the undead. I'm curious what's here. Next to the old bed is a chest covered in a thick layer of dust. pick the lock. It's dark here, but that's not a problem. You can open the lock by the sound. You work the lockpick into the hole and the lock opens with a click. Look inside. We're getting a lot of junk, but I hope I don't have to fight soon, because I'm out of healing items. The girl is sitting in the same spot, slowly rocking back and forth. Tell me what happened. The girl instantly bursts into tears. I just wanted to feed my friends. Feed? Friends? Did I hear that right? You wanted to feed the other girls to those creatures? I found them in an abandoned dormitory, and they didn't do anything bad to me. I just wanted to do something to help them. Thoughtfully. Help. Wait, hold on. These definitely aren't the characters we should be helping now. Did you use Cornelius's wand to raise the dead? What wand? What are you talking about? Cornelius's wand. The girl looks at you in confusion. Another bad student who doesn't even know anything about her own school. Never mind. You wave your hand at her and turn around. Seems like she's not our client. Let's keep looking. I think the girls will be fine. Where are you going and what happened to the girls downstairs? Tell the truth. They're alive and really angry. If I were you, I would hide. The girl doesn't answer. Yeah, it's her problem. Goddamn bitch, you tried to feed zombies. Just how fucking introverted do you have to be for you to decide those random zombies that just didn't eat you because you're quiet as fuck are your friends? Oh my god. Well, I found every suspicious person in this place and nobody had the goddamn wand. And the most suspicious one is suddenly missing. Two students are whispering excitedly to each other in the middle of the main hall. Did you hear? They found the one thief up in the attic. Who was it? I don't know. I think it was one of the students. All the headmasters are up there now. Did you hear it? Let's get up to the attic quickly. You said that like you haven't already read the ending and found out who stole the wand. The truth is, you changed the plot a little with your actions, so I don't actually know how it ends yet. Can you tell me how to get to the attic? The students turn to look at you. Up the stairs, into the classroom on the left. The attic's at the back of the classroom. Let's go! I'm actually kind of curious what's happening with the crazy lab assistant. You still haven't gone to see your dad? Holy ink. Have all the ink in the world and no high healing items, so that's gonna be interesting. Anything sus other than two headmasters and a kid? What on earth were you thinking, you little idiot? Give me that wand. I'll deal with him myself, Mikhail. Let's just calm down for a second. If any of you take even a step in my direction, I'll break your stupid wand in half. You'll both get a piece. Except for you, Scarecrow. He looks at you. Hey, I thought we were pals. You don't know me. Looking at me. What's the janitor doing here? I heard noises and came up to see what's happening. You may go, your help is not needed here. I think I'll stay. Fine then, those boxes back there are quite dusty. Go to get to work. I'm not a janitor. Who are you then? A plumber? Oh yes, are you here about that clogged toilet? I am a writer. You stand up straight and fix the hair on your head. Who? I'm here for Cornelius's wand. Another one? He recoils. Why do you want it? Someone's going to pay me well for it. Screams. Hold on. When you say they'll pay you, well, how much is that? Clutches his chest. Shut up, I have the wand. And I'm the one who decides that what will happen to it. Alright, alright. I was planning on deciding its fate quietly, by myself, but now you're involved. Hang on, I understand us three, but why do you even want it? None of your business, stay where you are. Let's just calm down. Nobody move. The old man suddenly pulls a revolver out from under his robe and starts waving it around in all directions. Do you even know how to use that? It's not a wand. Either you give me back the wand, you little cretin, or you'll be sorry. Oh, damn. Where the hell did you get a gun? Claps his hands to his head. Calm down, just calm down. Grinning. I thought you were opposed to technology, old man. Give it to me! He reaches for the wand, keeping the revolver aimed. Take the gun from the old man. You quickly take the revolver from his grasp. Mikhail flinches, expecting you to attack him too. Stop waving that thing in my face! Hey, give that back! Mikhail bends Cornelius' wand enough for it to crack slightly. At the same time, you hear an echoing noise ringing out from somewhere up above. Everyone freezes. Do you think this is a joke? So sick of your sniveling. And you're panicking. You little... And your weird head. Sad emote with the dots in the brackets. Well, I am a writer. Sigh. There's no more magic. We all realized that long ago, so stop clinging to the illusion that it's still around. I know why you care about this one so much, old man. But it's time to move on. Stop being indecisive. He looks at the new headmaster. Stop living in the past. He looks at the old headmaster. And stop lying. He looks at you. Hey, I'm not lying. I told you everything that was happening, you little shit. Any last words from you three? He smirks. You're going to regret this. Who do you think you are, you brat? Mikhail turns his gaze to the new headmaster. I understand how you feel, and I also want to move forward, but can't we find a way that doesn't involve breaking wands? He only smirks in response, then turns to you. Fuck! My decision's gonna decide what's happening. And I haven't even filled up on ink, so I can't do anything with ink. Just grabbing it will make him break it, that's for sure. The old man is just crazy clinging to the past. Let's go with the new headmaster and hope for the best. I agree with the headmaster, you should give it back. If magic is dying, then everything will happen on its own anyways. That's what I'm talking about. Why? I've had enough of this. Shit. Time stops. Your eyes fall on Cornelius's wand. First on one, then on the other, then on both falling through the air. Why am I seeing two wands? Slowly dawns on you. Huh? What are you talking about? The left and right halves of the wand on the floor are at Mikhail's feet. The old man stares at the floor, mouth open, unable to speak. The new headmaster sighs softly. Mikhail looks at his hands where a few slivers of wood still remain. The wand is gone. So, does this mean we failed the order? You start to hear a loud, rumbling sound from somewhere up above. I don't know. The phone call from before pops into your head, the conversation about how it was absolutely essential that you complete this order successfully. The old man falls to his knees, trying to piece the wand back together. You prod him aside with your foot and pick up what remains of the wand. Give it to me! The old man screams, seems to have gone completely insane. The rumbling sound gets louder. What's happening? He looks at the ceiling. We need to go. The old man starts laughing loudly. The rumbling completely drowns out his laughter. We need to go! Well, I fucked up. At least tape it to the... Oh my god. It wouldn't have fit otherwise, so we broke it so it could fit? Question mark. And we're never getting another job. The end. It was nice knowing you guys. Next weekend with a new game. Did you get the item? Oh, well, I can explain what happened. You better see for yourself. Here we go. Hello? What the hell were you thinking? A month later. Damn, my head's killing me. I'm not picking that up. Ooh, drain with increased damage. Yes, please. Nope. It's too early to bed. I have work to do. What work? We lost our job, but now we have to work the regular way. Oh, we have shelves. Fuck you, phone. Need a bath. I don't want to take a bath. Also, you can take a shower and electrocute yourself. Hey, is that Head and Shoulders? Nice. Lemon too. Good choice. Oh, he sure likes paintings. Bar tab from Old Beaver Fint. Red wine bottle for 525 pounds. Cheese plate 43 pounds. Broken wine glass 300 pounds. Broken porcelain plate 112 pounds. Broken decorative vase 511. Broken bars 2 568. Broken two-person table 1799. Moral damage 5830. I'm never paying my part tab there. Let's just pretend I don't exist. Okay, someone is making renovations in the hallway. Neighbor, do you want to answer my phone? Because I don't want to. My neighbors don't like me for some reason. Closed for more renovations, so no more food from the kitchen to steal. Rally! Oh? The room for my neighbors open. Scary? Why is everything so blurry here? The bathroom's boarded up. A blank book. My neighbor tried to start writing it. It's a lot of paper that's gone. A bookshelf. A bed with a lot of trash on it. So that's what happens to writers once they work off their sentence. They become boxes? Some has the patience of a saint. If I had to ring that long, I would have long since dropped the call. Shut up. Hello, leave me alone already. Hi? I heard you were having some problems with the client. Oh, it's you, Vince. Nah, nothing too bad. I can try and talk to him again if you want. You on your phone rings. Doing anything and everything so it stops ringing on its own? I don't know. I feel like this work isn't right for me. Hey, what are you saying? You have to do this and get your shackles removed. Your fans need you. I know, I'm just not sure this is the right path. It's bringing me nothing but suffering, and I'm not the only one suffering because of it. You just have to put up with this a little longer. 3 more orders and you're done. I know, right? I like this protagonist. Yeah. Hold on, did I ever tell you how many orders I had left? Yes, of course. Did you forget? Alright. Okay, let me call him right now. Maybe he'll change his mind. Alright. Shut up. I mean, hello. Fine. I want to give you one more chance. You? I'm ready. Of course you're ready, you absolute moron. You're always ready. This is your first screw up, and usually I don't give anyone a second chance. I still haven't gotten your mishap with the wand. But I think we can come to a compromise. A compromise? It's not an easy job, and several of my guys ran into trouble there. I had to pull them out. They're not expendable, but you'd be perfect for this job. Judging by what you do in your spare time, you don't have much of a choice. So get going. The order is at your door. Just try not to die. How do you know what I do in my spare time? Fine. Why do I have the feeling this guy and the bastard that got me in trouble are the same fucking person?
It's easier to get a new one.
Yeah, I'm aware I have to put it on the desk. Shut up. Oh. Carl Martin is selling his share at the independent publishing agency Harmony and investing in a large share of Morocco Publishing Agency. Initial information states that Mr. Martin is entertaining the possibility of joining more major and stable player with successful and high potential projects. It was reported that the entrepreneur met with the Morocco board of directors today. And nothing about the weird wand situation? Oh, the desk is suddenly clear. Strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate Black River drifters by Elena von Barrow and extract an item, the sword Excalibur. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Okay, there's a section on the writer, but nothing I can touch. An excerpt from a review. However, drawing parallels between dogmatic faith and programmed AI commands is certainly an interesting exercise, especially for a subject that's already been done to death. Science Magazine giving 3 out of 5 stars. Ooh. This time we have the whole cases case again, like with the Thor's hammer. And we're gonna go inside the book next weekend. Now let's find some poor Soha to raid out to and some poor bears to boom. Okay guys, exclamation mark, join to boom. Okay, who is playing what today? Oh, Jack is playing, so that's obvious who I'm raiding then. Shay, you came in time to boom! And Love made it too, good job. Okay, got my raid message, got Jack ready for the raid. Now just have to see who booms and we can wrap up for today. Oh? I thought you'd be the one screaming Shay's ears off. Oh, and we boomed Desi very quickly. Now she's with no hearts left, and me and Vulcan are keeping up the purple pride by trying to murder each other. Ooh, I tried to kill Shay, but instead he took my last heart, and Vulcan kills Shay. I'm chasing Vulcan, but Vulcan has hearts, and Vulcan kills me! She killed 2 people! Good job, Vulcan! Congrats on the win! Okay, guys, I'll be seeing everyone in Jack stream, and next weekend back in Bookwalker. Until then, have a good one. Bye.